Well, tell me please, what is it? That is cornea, it is sclera, cornea and sclera, that is external fibrous coat of the eye, tunica fibrosa, consists of transparent anterior part that is cornea and not transparent part that is a sclera, and sulcus sclera, that is place where cornea joined with the sclera. What is the next coat? Second is vascular coat, tunica vasculosa. Tunica vasculosa consists of this most part of tunica vasculosa, that is choroidea. It is ciliary body, corpus ciliare, and anterior part of vascular coat, that is iris. Choroidea, ciliary body, and iris. That is second coat. And inner third coat, that is retina. It consists of pigmental layer, pars pigmentosa, and pigmental layer supplies all inner surface of eye. The same, it supplies ciliary body and supplies iris. And next part of retina, that is nervous part, pars nervosa. And nervous part, it supplies only posterior two sides of the eye, and it goes only to the level of ciliary body. Behind of ciliary body and behind of iris, nerve cells are absent. That is why this border where nervous part of retina is finished, that is ora serrata. Ora serrata, that is place where nerve cells finish, and anteriorly from this line, nerve cells are absent. Now, space between cornea and iris, that is anterior chamber of eye, and angle between cornea and iris, that is angulus iridocornealis, or angle of eye. It is place where humor aquosus absorbed into venous sinus. In this region, in the region of sulcus sclera, we have venous vein. This vein has name sinus venosus sclera, or another name Schlemm channel. And that is a place where humor aquosus absorbed into this venous sinus. And space between iris and lens, it is this place, that is posterior chamber of eye, and humor aquosus produced in this posterior chamber with the help of ciliary processes. Processus ciliaris, they are processes from ciliary body. They produce humor aquosus. It's present in posterior chamber, and from posterior chamber goes to anterior chamber through pupil, that is opening in iris. Behind of lens, we have vitreal body, corpus vitreum. It's look like gel. Now we will see it in eye. And retina, maybe you know that it has blind spot, place where absent rods and cones, and yellow spot, that is place where only rods we can see, and it is place of the best vision. And through optic nerve, that is optic nerve, Through optic nerve, a central artery of retina comes to retina, that is arteria centralis retina, and this artery goes to inner surface of eye from place of the optic disc. Now look here, that is eye. Here it is anterior part cornea, that is sclera. Here it is vascular cord, tunica vasculosa, that is iris, and here it is ciliary body, corpus ciliare, here and here, ciliary body, corpus ciliare. And from ciliary body start ligaments, that they are thin ligament, which goes to lens, that is a lens. And this space between iris and lens, that is posterior chamber, here it is anterior chamber, and this angle, angulus iridocornealis, that is place where humor aquosus absorb into Schlemm channel. That is retina, here it is, and nervous part of retina consists of 3 types of neurons. First, that is photoreceptors, and photoreceptors consist of two types. The 2 types of photoreceptors, rods and cones, and they conduct. No, they first of all they are receptors of visual analyzer, and also they are fast neuron, 2 in 1, receptor and fast neuron, rods and cones. And from them, impulse goes to bipolar neuron, and from bipolar neuron, that is a second neuron, it is also in retina, and axons of bipolar neuron goes to third neuron, it is also in retina, that is ganglionic cells. Bipolar, that is a second, and ganglionic cell, that is a third neuron. And axons of ganglionic cells makes optic nerve. Here it is one eye, it is not so. Okay, here it is, that is retina, and that is optic nerve, left and right optic nerve. That is optic nerve, that is axons of third neuron, ganglionic cells in retina. And optic nerve goes to optic chiasma, and from optic chiasma continues into optic tract. And optic tract goes to subcortical centers of vision. They are superior colliculus of midbrain, then lateral geniculate body, and posterior nucleus of thalamus. From lateral geniculate body and thalamus, axons goes to internal capsule and finished in cortical center of visual analyzer in occipital lobe, near of sulcus calcarinus, that is cortical center. And from nuclei in superior colliculus, axons makes tractus tecta spinalis, and tractus tecta spinalis goes to spinal cord. Tractus tecta spinalis goes to anterior funiculus of spinal cord and finish in motor nucleus in anterior horn, and then goes to striated muscle, that is protection from visual stimuli, that is start reflex, so protection from visual stimuli, that is tractus tecta spinalis, and some fibers goes to nucleus accessorius in midbrain, and from nucleus accessorius oculomotor nerve, nervus oculomotorius, goes to ganglion, help me, ciliaris, and from ganglion ciliaris, postganglionic fibers with nerve ciliaris brevis goes to musculus sphincter pupillae and musculus ciliaris and supplies them. That is diagram of visual analyzer. And I think you already know that from middle part of retina, from inner part, that is from here, axons goes to opposite side, from here and from here. And from lateral side, from external side of retina, axons goes to the same side without decussation. That is why, and if that is area of vision, from lateral side, light goes to middle side of retina, and from central side of area of vision, light goes to lateral side of external side of retina. That is why, for example, behind of optic chiasma we have pituitary gland or hypophysis, and in time of tumor of hypophysis, if hypophysis press to middle part of optic chiasma, in this case will problems with conduction of stimuli from middle side of retina. That is why we will not see lateral area of vision. In time of tumor of hypophysis, we will see only what is in front from us, and peripheral area of vision we will not see, because from peripheral side light goes to middle side of retina, and these middle fibers, they pass through optic chiasma and goes to opposite side. That is why tumor of hypophysis will block conduction of stimuli from this side of retina, and we will not see lateral or peripheral area of vision, only what is in front from us. Well, this diagram you need to draw. It is present in your textbook. Now, maybe somebody want to cut eye? No, nobody. That is eye of the cow, and here it is. This is cornea, and all another part that is a sclera. And now I cut cornea from sclera. You can see iris, and in cow our pupil is oval in shape. In human it is round, but in cow it is oval. Now I remove iris. And that is iris. And what we can see, what is it? That is lens. That is lens. And lens has structure, it's like onion. You can separate layers of lens very easy, like layers in onion. That is fibrous structure. That is, it have not good vessels, and nutrition of lens and a vitreal body, that is through a humor aquosus humor. You can see it. That is lens. And now I continues to cut eye. And you can see vitreous body, corpus vitreum. It's like gel, yes? Look here, that is corpus vitreum. That is vitreal body. And you can see nervous part of retina, pars nervosa, this white color, and very easy to remove it. Look here. It is, I remove all nervous cells from eye. That is rods and cones, bipolar, ganglionic cells, and we can see only pigmental layer, pars pigmentosa, and this pars pigmentosa, it fused with fibrous coat, with tunica fibrosa, and between them we have space, that is spatium perihoroidale, and it is also not so difficult to remove. Now I remove vascular coat, tunica vasculosa, together with pigmental layer of retina. And this is only fibrous coat, that is sclera, because cornea we already remove. It is the same vitreal body, corpus vitreum, and nervous part of retina, but it is retina fixed in place where optic nerve start from retina. Look here, that is place where retina fixed. It is optic disc of the optic nerve. Look here, that is beginning of optic nerve from this place. That is why only one place where retina, nervous part of retina, fixed to the eyeball, that is disc of the optic nerve. And now I remove it, and only this disc we can see because it passed through all layers of eye. You will answer eye on 29th of December, I think, and 20 or 28 maybe. Today what is 14? Next 21st of December it will mini exam, and 28th of December you will answer eye. Your questions? No. Move this preparate to the laboratory. Okay. And you may be free.